The Liberian leader first word the warehouse of SWAT, supplying West African traders, SWAT. He's now here at the warehouse of K&K Mumbai. Lebanese business tycoon George Weah.
I'm saying it again. Leave them. You have a responsibility to explain to our people that there's no rest shortage. Were you here for the 1979?
Sir.
There was some other here, right? Yes. You don't know what happened for rest business. So this is nothing to take lightly. And that's why people brought information and everybody wanted to scatter in 1979. We were the case at that time. Nobody wanted to experience that again for rest business. And that's why we're doing our best to make sure that the staple food is available. And we've been talking with the people. We're working very hard to make sure that there's no rest shortage here. Even when we leave power, we have our connections. We'll bring all our people to make sure that we get surplus rest in this country. So what you need to do is to always, when it comes to the rest issue here, it's not the politics. You see, you don't know when to play politics. We're not campaigning. There's no campaign here. There's a governance process, and you guys are responsible. And you're part of the governance process to give the actual message to our people. So people can panic. Rest shortage, you know what's that? If there's a rest shortage, people get hungry, they go to the street. So let us forget about politics. You may not like me, I may not like you. It has nothing to do with the general or how they call it, the country. This is our country. You know what I'm saying? Because I know 2 years ago we had meeting with all the rest importers. I told them we don't want rest shortage. Anything what you can do for rest to be available, even if it's surplus. You understand? That's how to call it. But to hear journalists talking about the shortage of rest and all that, it's wrong. It's wrong, gentlemen.
Mr. President,
we all have to be patriots, man.
Mr. President,
I'm very disappointed in the way you can behave.
Mr. President, I'm Joe.
Obadiah Johnson again from
The situation is that it's a two-way street. The vendors and that of the retailer. They are saying that there are some, increase in terms of tariff.
I don't think so. Let me be clear again. You say no rest available. You say the price of rest went up. It's not true. That's the bottom line. I said to the rest dealer, rest price will be this, and it will never go down. You understand? And they all agree. So what you said, that the rest is expensive and it's not available, it's contrary to what we're seeing here. There's more rest and the price stayed the same. You understand? There's a comment minister behind me. If rest price went up, definitely we're going to discuss it. I know she know my side. You understand? Even the rest dealer, they know. We sit on the table for more than 4 or 5 hours. Rest price stayed the same. It will not go. If government want to do anything, then they have to that they have to make sure that the rest is available and affordable on the market in Liberia. So government will put a mechanism together. For I know rest price will not go up, whether we like it or not. If you're a minister, you're not able to stabilize rest price, then you can't be a minister. This is my topic. So when everybody making a rest price go up, how? But you all need to communicate that to our people. Our people will not panic. This is not good. This is not good, gentlemen.
Mr. President, Obadiah Johnson again from Front Page Africa. Bulk of the rice consumed by Liberians are imported into the country. What can a government do to ensure food security, particularly by boosting the agriculture sector?
Whether you see that investment in the agriculture sector, now we need a picture. We need a strong Liberian that will make Liberia plant their own rice, grow their own rice, and to make it affordable. You know what I'm saying? I'm just the president. Everybody have a responsibility. Why don't everybody go to the farm to plant so we can see rice here? But again, we're doing our best. Just the other day I was in Dubai, and I spoke to our partners. They want to come so Liberia can grow our own rice, and we're working on that. And I'm sure in the near future, they get nothing to do with the agricultural minister or whosoever. Myself went on that because I believe that too much talking. You understand? Too much talking, and partner this, partner that, are not into it. So we spoke to our people from Dubai. They will come to make a rice available at all time, and they want the land to plant rice so Liberians can also produce their own rice, and that's what we're working on.
One more question. One more question for ELBC. One more question. Mr. President, through the Commerce Ministry, what are some of the efforts will we make henceforth after this experience to avoid what we're experiencing currently? What are some of the efforts will we make after here?
Well, I think, first of all, rice is available and it's affordable. The Commerce Minister will just communicate that to our people and make sure they ease the burden on our society. And this is our conversation all the time, you know, for everything to be affordable in the country, because this is a country that suffered before. Liberia suffered, we suffer, and people are still suffering. The most important commodity on the market is rice. It's supposed to be affordable and less expensive. You understand? So that's what we're doing. So the Commerce Minister, she knows our composition. It's not, they know my side. My side is rice must be available and it must be affordable. You understand? And I'm sure they will make sure that rice is not expensive and rice will be in this country.
It will be on the regulatory end.
Definitely. That's what we expect.
Can we have a word with the Commerce Minister?
But again, gentlemen, again, please. And I wish, what Mr. Kevin here? Kevin, can you find it? Come right here. Yeah, you're my son. Kevin, your need, this is your country. You know, I always said it to you, whether in politics or not. You understand? And the last time I heard your hand was begin. You need to, some behavior, you need to change it. You have a responsibility to your people to give them a message. The job you're doing is a very tedious job and it's a very good job. You understand? That's your career. But for your career to be good, you have to make sure that people admire what your utterance. So your need to go, nobody say but promote the government is not doing well. But you need to ascertain. They run business, all of our business. You eat rice, I eat rice. So if you hear that, oh, rice not affordable or rice expensive, the first thing to do, come here to the rice dealer, find them. So they can explain to you. And when they explain to you, then you go to the public and say the right thing. You know, everybody making a statement, it's not good. John, it's not good. So going forward, what are responsible? There's no rest of the day. Anything happen here, Kevin, where will you go? You get nowhere to go. This is Liberia. Remember, I spent 20-something years of my life abroad. I came right back here. They tell you that there's nowhere to go. Liberia is where we go. So we have to protect our heritage, and we have to make sure that all the things that were lacking, we need to start building them now, and that's what we're doing. So whether we oppositions or not, this is our country, because your opposition say you eat rice. You understand? When your time comes, I'll be looking for you to make rice affordable and how to call it. So we need to make sure that we don't speak a way where our people agitate. And this is not good. This is not good. All our young people, this is not good. When people agitate, we digress. We want to continue to progress. You understand? So you have a responsibility as journalists. You see, I got a lot of friends among you. You may not see me again. The time you used to see me, you know, we would sit on the table, we talking. You understand? We talking, you know what I'm talking. So please.
So, Mr. President, are you disappointed? Are you disappointed?
No, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed that they said there was no rest available and it's expensive. That's why I'm disappointed. But it's not true. It's not true. So, gentlemen, please. We kept the conversation with the people 2 years ago. And I want to commend them. Because they promised me, Mr. President, there will be more rest. It will not be expensive. And that's what I see here. So maybe I should have communicated that with you after our meeting. But this is what happened. So please, You have a responsibility, please. You do what you have to do. You know, the governmental group, you say the governmental group. So the government is doing well, you say the government is doing well. You know, and that's why most of the journalists, I don't let them go to super company if I let them perform. You know what I'm saying? If I'm bad, say you bad, so I can be better. You know what I'm saying? So I beg you, we want peace in the country. We don't want protest or small thing protest. Somebody singing gospel, I had to sort of carry to the other college, that protest. I don't want that. You know? I don't want that.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Madam Minister, that's
have a word with the minister.
the Commerce Minister.
Madam
President
Minister
has made it clear that the President has made it very clear. Let's see if we can talk to the Commerce Minister quickly. Mr. Jag, excuse me, please, sir.
Now they have to add extra prices. So what is it you do to alleviate them of the problem?
Well, first of all, we have to acknowledge first that the price of rice has not changed. I think that's clear. Hopefully you have had a chance to interact with those who are purchasing and have seen the actual invoices to show that the price of rice has not changed. Because that's the first thing. People are lying and saying that importers have increased the price of rice. That is not true. Retail side, we have to understand we all have a responsibility. Yes, there are overhead costs, but in business there will always be overhead costs. You understand me? And so that's why it's very important that retailers sell at retail price.
Honorable Minister, many people see your ministry as being a two-filler
You have
bulldog.
special people that they should sell the rice to, Madam Minister. There is that concern that you address. It is a very major concern.
German.
Do you have special people that you sell the rice to?
And the only person in the country I know you call me 10 times a day. You don't call me, you don't have a
Thank you. We're done. We're done from here. Thank you. Thank you. We're done.
Okay, thank you very much. Folks, I would like to come to the end of this live coverage here at the Freeport of Monrovia, where President George Weah, along with some government officials, including the Minister of State for Presidential Affairs, Finance and Development and Planning, as well as the Special Presidential AD, Sekou Kalasco Damaro, and others tour various facilities here. Yeah, so let's see whether we can talk to.
As you can see from Front Page Africa, some of the situations that were raised by the public, that we have shortage